So what is he going to answer about Joe Biden, who says talking points don't get you there?
He was running against me, and that now I have the benefit of his advice.
That's probably true.
Blah, blah, blah.
But let me ask you this. What about, I look at Joe Biden.
His choice of Biden reminds me very much of Bush's choice of Cheney. The idea of going for an older, wiser, more experienced figure.
He's arrogant, he's condescending, he thinks he knows it all.
You met him, he's really a nice guy.
Which of those adjectives would you not apply to Cheney?
What do you mean? Yeah, exactly.
Arrogant, knows it all.
I don't think he's arrogant at
all. Over here. Here you go.
What's your name?
What do you mean there's nothing nice about Biden? He's a very decent, nice fellow. He's a very nice guy.
But he's an aggressive guy. He's a hard campaigner.
Yeah.
And I've been urging in public for the Obama campaign to take Biden. It's the best choice.
Dick Morris, huh?
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
But before we get to analysis, you said something about Barack Obama voting against armor for the troops. What he did was he voted on one version of a funding bill not to fund the Iraq War. You're suggesting he doesn't want to protect the troops. That's taking out of context the vote that was simply
I'm just quoting
one vote on a...
I'm just quoting your vice presidential candidate, Alan.
I understand. Well, we don't know yet that he's vice presidential candidate.
Do you feel that
I'm going to quote Dick Morris.
Do you feel your vice presidential candidate lied?
I want to quote Dick Morris.
Distorted?
Dick Morris just about 45 seconds ago, he'll say he had to say that because they were running against each other in the primary, that doesn't really represent his record in toto, right? Okay.
But there's a very specific thing. In the new funding bill, the whole focus of that funding bill was armor for the Humvees. And while it is true, of course, Obama did not want our troops killed, he was willing to vote for a total cutoff, even though that money was used to armor the
That was one version of the bill. Ultimately, he voted for funding of money to go to the troops. In the full bill.
No, he always voted against funding. He voted against funding.
Vote. Not in every single vote.
No, but in the final vote on that stuff, he voted against funding.
Let's talk about the various choices. You think Biden would be the best choice?
Yeah, I think that he really... If foreign policy comes to dominate this election, which it may well because of events, Putin may ensure it, Iran may ensure it, Israel may ensure it, he needs a person on his ticket who knows something about it. And Obama does not know anything about it. And you saw by these ill-prepared reactions on Georgia, and you saw what he said today. Obama said that he understood that countries should not invade other countries, and we would be in a better position to say that if we had not gone into Iraq.
Where's he wrong?
Where he's wrong is that we went into Iraq at the invitation of the government, not as an invasion.
We went into Iraq to remove Saddam Hussein.
Right,
Saddam Hussein was the government of Iraq.
We're in Iraq now at the invitation of the government.
They've asked us to leave. They said they want a timeline to get us
We're in
out.
Iraq as a result of a democracy asking for us to come in there. It's not an invasion. It's not a takeover. We're not trying to annex Iraq.
We went in there by our own...
Anyway.
Of our own. We went into Iraq originally, but not at the invitation of Saddam Hussein's government.
I believe that drawing the metaphor between Georgia and Iraq, giving Russia the moral cover to go into Georgia because we went into Iraq, justifying that invasion as parallel with what we did is stupid. And I think that Joe Biden might be able to stop Barack Obama from saying stupid things.
John McCain said, you're not supposed to invade other nations in the 21st century, and John McCain supported us going into Iraq. Isn't there a little bit of disconnect there?
Raising that Iraq comparison at a time when the world is looking for moral clarity in condemning the Russian attack was a dumb thing to do. So I think that it's nice that he has someone on his ticket that knows something about foreign policy.
I would think moral clarity would be Barack Obama, who all along was against the Iraq war. He was right on it. McCain was wrong about it. And they seem, if you look at the decisions that were made and where they stood, Barack turns out to have been correct.
We've been through this.
All right. We will come right back with Dick